Hey, what up, ledgers? It is Friday, the 23rd of June, tail end of the London session coming into lunch. It's 11:21, so we're coming up to midday. I just wanted to log on and see if there were any opportunities. We've been having a few opportunities tail end of the London session into the New York Open, so I thought I'd have a look and see what's going on. Right, so 60-minute. We're in a downtrend there, but cumulative delta is positive. Demand has dried up. There's a little bit of supply dropping onto the 15. Just marked up here as well. Cumulative delta's gone negative on the 15. We're around the bottom of the value area low. We're below the dPoc. We're below yesterday's dPoc. We are still in the value area from yesterday though. We're kind of in this range here. There's a little bit of chop here, so we can expect a little bit of chop here, I expect. So yeah, yesterday was downtrend. Off the open this morning, we pushed up, we took out this high, couldn't hold it. We broke down here, tried to push up again, and then we've been downtrend ever since. We're below the value area, so we're consolidating below the value area. Got a couple of tweezers here, so there's a range here that we're in between. This is interesting. We'll see if we've tried to break out and we're back underneath, and we tried to break out and we're back above. So we'll see. There's some supply kicking in here. Cumulative delta's gone negative on the 3 minutes. Hasn't really sustained. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Did get an effort no result here, which is where we've tried to push up, and we haven't made any. We haven't really gone anywhere. So we get an effort no result. There's a little bit of imbalance here. It's just a bit of a mess, really. In a minute, it's nothing clear. So yeah, we're going to play the waiting game, see what happens over lunch, I think. Yeah, marks this up. We just got a downtrend here, look. One thing we can talk about is something called Kiss Order Flow. This is something I've had for a while, but I've never really played with it that much. But they've just released a new version which shows this absorption. So that's a little bit like effort no result. So that's how many contracts were absorbed at a particular level. So you can see. What I do like to see is see these trap traders, which are these order flow representations on the bar. I like to see that combined with absorption, so trap traders and absorption. It looks interesting though. It gives me support and resistance as well. Areas to look for, shorts and longs. For retests, it's quite good. So if you get like an absorption trap traders, and you put in a blue bar and you break above this area here, then that might be a signal to go long. But obviously we're below the MA, so I'm not looking for a long at the minute. I'd be looking for shorts anyway. So yeah, I mean, we'd have to come up here and test some of these, and maybe this one. It's not really, it doesn't really look that strong, to be honest. But it's just something else. It's in the something else you have in your toolkit. You wouldn't trade off this on its own, but if you get some confluence, across all the different tools, then sometimes it makes it easier. Sometimes it's a little bit too much info. So I've got it on there for today. I'm not gonna look at it to actually take trades off of. But what I will do is, at the same time, if I see a signal on my normal process, then I will just check and see what we get on the Kiss order flow as well, see if it's any good. Okay, so I'm going to go on pause because there's no real signals at the minute. I'll speak to you in a bit. Cheers. Okay, so I'm pausing the video. Just had a little bit of a push on demand here. It's not massive, but it is actually larger than previous. Yeah, these ranges here. So, and we just had a tweezer put in. So I've got a buy just above that tweezer in case we're looking to flip the market and head up towards the dPoc. So this is a more risky trade because it's counter trend, but should be able to get our stop really close if we do break above here. Yeah, there's something going on. I don't know what. This is dying off a little bit here. Diminishing swings. Yeah, let's see what happens. Cumulative delta is still negative. We may blip up, take out some of these highs and go short again, but with a nice small stop it doesn't really matter. We live to fight another day. We have had a nice push down though this morning, and we do like to, if we go back into the value area, we do like to head for the dPoc. Doesn't work all the time, but the majority of times it's a little bit like a magnet. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, buyers, a little bit of buyers in control there. There was a X control just popped up there. I'm going to go on pause. Oh, buyers in control. Nope. I'm going to go on pause and then I will restart the video if anything happens. Is something going to happen now? I'm sitting just above these highs here. That's also, you can also see here, there's the tweezer here as well. So that was that range, that channel I was pointing out earlier. X-base, nothing really there. Volumes are quite low, to be honest. Right, I'm going to go on pause and I'll restart if anything happens. Okay, restarting the video. It is 12:07 at the minute. I've just been filled. I've got my stop is right below here, so it's below the value area low. It's also below the candle, both candles that formed the tweezer. My target is the dPoc. So let's see. I mean, we've got a little bit of chop here, trouble areas, but this is more of a risky trade. But they sometimes pay off, they sometimes don't. You know, you pay your money, you take your chances. I am going to go on pause in a minute. So you've got trap traders, surge bar. Okay, so there is some stuff there, but you've got absorption here, you know, but you're above the absorption bar. So there's another absorption bar there. So that would be an area you might look to get out. It depends if we break through it with relative ease or not. You know, it's all about how the market moves. You make a decision based on that, really. Okay, I'm going to go on pause. So just had a lot of demand kick in. I mean, shed loads. So there we go. Cumulative delta's gone positive. We've got some movement on X pace, so pace of trades. We've broken above these levels. We're up above here. We're sitting underneath here. I'm going to move my stop up. 1, 2. Let's bring it up to underneath here. So this candle here that made the high, I'm just underneath there at the moment. Let's see what we're saying here. So if we get anything points to getting out. Yeah, see this range here, that's we're underneath this candle here. So if we get taken out, we're a couple of ticks offside. That's nothing really. Cumulative delta's positive. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We're still going north and possibly heading for the dPoc. Got this little bit of this little range here, consolidation across here. Looks like we'll pull it back. Okay, I'm going to go and pause because it's boring. A minute. Yeah, where are we going to pull back to? Possibly top of this candle, top of that range, top of this range. We'll leave the trade running. We've got a decent stop, and we'll see how it plays out. I'm going to go on pause. Okay, coming off pause. So we've actually just flipped the dPoc. So if I go here, you can see the dPoc has come down. So dPoc was my target, so I'm going to close out.
Order filled.
Okay. So that's one trade down. What we'll look to do, and if we are going to go long, so you don't really want to trade this area here, but I will trade this area. We break above here. We break above the value area high, and then above this area, then I'll look to trade into this space. But apart from that, what was that, 100 ticks or something? 20 points. Okay, so I'm going to see what this does. I'll go on pause for a bit and then we'll see how it plays out. We are 12:30, so I've got a couple of hours to the New York Open. Yeah, I want to be out. If I'm taking any trades, I want to be out before the Open, and then we can have a look later in the afternoon, see if it settles down, picks a direction. Okay, cheers guys, I'll speak to you in a bit. Restarting the video. We are currently coming up for 1:15 in the afternoon in the UK. So we got out around the dPoc, and it didn't hold to dPoc, and it's pushed back down again, and we've got some imbalance here. This is interesting. See that imbalance there, that blue block there, and that's leading me to think that we might be trying to resume the trend. Cumulative delta's gone short again. Sellers, control. What have we got on here? So we did put a yeah, they didn't really have a trend line. It's not really much of the way. We're at the bottom of the value area low at the moment. Did we get anything at the top there? Got some absorption. Where was it? Trading off that one. Let's go back up to the 60 and see where we are, where we're sitting. Yeah, it's not really any levels there, to be honest. Oh, just got our signal there. Right, yeah, it'd be interesting to trade into this area here. I don't like its signal. Let's have a quick look. It's really loading. Like we're testing the bottom of the value area at the moment. The end lays are going to flip short again. There's tweezer broke below. Sellers in control. X-Place is all sellers at the minute. That's quite a good exit, really. Yep, so we've got some blocks of supply kicking in, getting bigger, which points to the short side. Yep, I'm going to go. I mean, there's nothing clear at the minute. There's nothing clear for me to pick up on. There's some negatives there. We've got an algo there. But we're inside the value area and we're trading into chop. So, yeah, whether you take those or not is, you know, is up to you. I'm not going to. If it gets below here, I like to trade below there to clear space. Okay, I'm going to go and pause again. What are we? We're quarter past 1 in the afternoon. Running out of time to take anything before the open, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go on pause. Sorry, restarting the video after about 10 seconds. I just then I got a signal, a short signal. It's disappeared because it's based on wave deltas, algos, and price action, and cumulative delta as well, but the price action is above. There you go, there it is again. It's an algo 5, which we had a load of algo 5s over here on the way down. It's interesting. There's an algo 5 there. We're into chop though, so I'm not sure I'm going to take that. We'll see if it holds. We'll see what cumulative delta and inbox histogram does. See if we break out short out of the bottom of this range. If we get them, that's printed. It's printed. So let's see what it does. See if we break below this value area low. Here's our target if we go in. Tell you what, let's if we bounce, looks like it wants to go short. So I'm going to take it based off this signal here.
Order filled.
And then I'm going to bring this, what I'll do is I'll bring the stop down as fast as I can. So I wanted to trade these areas. We'll just put it down, the target down there for now, at the bottom of this range here. As small a stop as possible at the moment, because this isn't a trap traders. Yeah, there's another print there, so I'm going to leave that in. I like the fact that we're getting 2 prints, 2 candles in a row. We may break out, we may not. Look at this, supply is kicking in quite hard now. X-Place is kicking in as well, so I'm gonna leave that trade in. I'm just going to give it a bit of breathing space and put the stop above that high there. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to go and pause for a sec. I just need to find my charger. Restarting the video. We are 1:30, so an hour to the open, New York Open. We've just had another print, short print, based off of these wave deltas. And the algos, we've got some algos building here. Stooges with trend, diminishing deltas, 427, and then we go negative, and then negative in this delta, which is a down wave anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we have actually tested out below underneath this area, which is where I said I would like to trade. So cumulative delta short, inbox histo, X pace. Let's have a look at the ranges. Yeah, that's good. Right, let's have a look at this. See what's going on here. We've got a couple of trap traders above there. We've got no real signals. I mean, it may be good for reversals. You'd want to see absorption, traps traders, and a surge bar all at the same time. But we're not getting that. Not today, anyway. I'll keep the chart on my setup, and we'll just keep an eye on it. Let's see if it gives any alpha. Right, what's it? 30, 35. Okay, we'll see if we can pick a target. So we did have the target at the bottom of this range, didn't we? Yeah, we'll see if we get any buy signals on the way down, and then we'll look to get out. There's a trouble area here. There's a trouble area here, which just happens to be the bottom of the value area from yesterday. There's dPoc there. Yesterday's dPoc. Let's just move that. Okay, I'm going to go on pause. We might go sideways for a bit. Restarting the video. Stepped away for a bit, come back, and it's I've had quite a big sell-off here. Still looking good short. It's got another sell print. I do want to be out of this before the open, the New York Open. Points on side there. It's massive. Oh, I think we're going to go to target. Let's have a look. Another sell signal. Not looked at Twitter or any of my calendar stuff today, so I've just been trading price action really and signals on the charts. Sometimes I find it a bit distracting. I expect the market to go one way and it goes the other, you know, and you stay in a trade and you shouldn't, or you go in a trade, you don't go in a trade when you should. So I've been kind of flying blind a little bit. It's just too much info sometimes. I'm making some bad decisions recently, so I've cut that out. Okay, what are we? We're at 13.49. Okay, I'm going to go on pause again. I want to see a level. just about 0.23. We have been down already. I should have had it across there to start with. Right. Fuck that. Let's bring that down above that candle. Just leave it. It's like 15-minute candles. Look at the ranges. Yeah, I can go above that candle, can I? Or I can pick a range. Still nothing to point to along yet, so we're just hanging fire. Come up and test the MAs. Gonna go on pause. Just been stopped. So is that 50 points? 200 ticks. That's all right. We'll have that. That'll do us. Got a bit of demand kicking in now. So yeah, I think that'll do us. It's 2 decent trades this morning. One counter trend into the dPoc, and then one I preempted it a little bit. Could have waited till we broke out below this area, but sometimes we get in and move my stop as close as possible to try and preempt stuff. It's not always the way to go, it doesn't always work. Today it worked, and that's that. Okay, I'm going to end this video here, and then we'll have a look this afternoon after the open for any more trades, see if there's any opportunities to get back in, whether it be long or short. Let's have a quick look. What about longs? So longs, we'd have to be this area, really, to be fair, unless the value area drops and the dPoc drops, and then we break inside and we look like we're consolidating above the value area low, and we get a tweezer and we break above it, etc, etc, or we get a consolidation range and we break above it. Then we can go for a dPoc trade again. Has to coincide with all the other indicators pointing us to long. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, cheers guys. Like and subscribe below. Hit the notification bell as well if you want to see when new videos pop up. I'm not making videos every day at the moment because I've got some other stuff going on. I've got some algo pools that I look after as well, which has seemed to be doing all right at the moment. They've been going sideways since January with the Ukraine war. But they look like they're starting to pick up, so I've been spending a little bit more time balancing those through the week rather than manual trading. I do try and keep my hand in manual trading as much as possible because you do lose it. The market does change from week to week, and you know the ranges it puts in and the directions it goes, and based on the news and what's going on, interest rates and inflation and all that sort of shit. So you do have to keep your eye on it, otherwise you're on a hide into nothing. You've got to start from scratch. Okay, like and subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys, thank you very much.